Little Caesars pizzas, which what are they, like $5?
Those are cheap pizzas too. They are.
Yeah. Don't come at me, Benny. I can afford. I mean, I could go probably buy 10 Little Caesars pizzas right now, and I could still manage my life for the rest of the week. I'm just saying, I'm not rich, but I'm not blowing all my money on fucking meth either. So
right.
So this is just sort of. So this is what Benny's doing, as he is now insinuating himself in yet another case and befriending the woman who has been put under some scrutiny for the death of this child. Now, this man who presumably did not go to college, but definitely went to prison. He is offering to you all, if you are so inclined, you can take Benny Key's Victim Advocate course. This man with no education and no qualifications that ran a pedophile hunting YouTube channel as his own.
An unsuccessful one.
Yeah, an unsuccessful one, right? Yeah. You can take this course, which is great.
Lovely. Where do I sign up?
Right. This dude is always driving.
Well, I think that we've decided to do the victim advocacy course with members only.
How convenient.
There's not too many people that are disappointed about that, but we want to keep it easy to manage. So if
easy to manage your wallet.
Join the advocacy course, we will be doing that. We'll be starting for members only here next week. So we're getting all the curriculum and the different things in order so that we can just start up. It will be a members only deal again. So those that are interested in becoming part of that network to express your resources, we'd sure love to have you. What that stipulation is you have to join the membership. It's a small price to pay for a wealth of knowledge and information. Not only that, but I believe it's time to start keeping a lot of the things that go on in the channel. It's time to keep them introverted. Hey, G-Dog, you're in there. And I think that's the classiest, most professional way. We'll have people there that we know want to take part in the course, so we don't have to go out and identify the people that want to take it. They'll come to the source. So I think that it's going to be a very groundbreaking thing. It's also going to really help set some parameters for the community as far as and in regards to advocating. The very first thing that we'll do is we will do basically a vocabulary session where we'll get everyone kind of up to speed with what we're going to be talking about, the words and the terminology we'll be using and how they apply to these situations.
Come on,
Kate.
Really
Come on.
To give you an outline of
what's the
vocabulary
odds
is
this guy-
listen. Vocabulary is Benny's favorite subject. Have you ever noticed, the extremely large words he uses, like deduced and biomagnetics and whatnot? He would love to have a vocabulary course. It's probably his, life goal. Oh my god, that is hilarious.
What are the odds that he actually completed high school? I'm just curious.
Slim to none.
Yeah, I feel
Not only that,
low.
okay, I'm pretty sure, victim advocates, for the most part, usually have, at least a bachelor's degree, usually.
Right.
And if not, they have experience in it. I don't know who he thinks he is, just, handing out courses and whatnot. No. You can, first of all, no. Just, why would anybody give this person who has no educational background in the matter, we're going to keep it members only, just to clean it up a little. No, we're keeping it members only so I can take your money and put it in my pocket and buy some Little Caesars pizzas for some victims.
No, I mean, he's not. That's the whole thing is, I'll take your money for the course, but then you're still going to have to cash at me the money for the Little Caesars pizza because I can't do that either. Now, I just looked it up
Blue Magic,
for
right?
Texas, and the qualifications for a victim witness advocate would be to hold either a bachelor's or master's degree in a field like social work or criminal justice.
Right.
Benny does not. I mean, I can tell you that right now. I mean, if he wants to disprove me, Benny, go ahead. I know you're going to make some sort of psychotic, narcissistic hate video raging on me, obsessing over my minor children later. Because you're a fucking creep. So when you do that,
that's what victim advocates do, Benny. That's what victim advocates do. They go after victims.
It's fine. I'm okay with that. Honestly, he's been trolling me for months. I don't give a fuck what he does. But while you're raging about me, Benny, do me a favor and please pull out your master's or bachelor's degree and just hold it up to the screen so that we can see that you are qualified to teach this course. Please.
A Balance posted one. You should see it. It's like
I
Clown
saw
College
that. I saw
aficionado.
that. Right. Yeah.
Crayola College special over there, you know?
Right.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
And Benny's like, not, it's just disgusting. It's, like how you can do this with a completely straight face. And this dude is always driving. Like, when is he not driving?
I don't know. I saw like people in the chat saying like, I haven't seen this myself, but I did see people saying like he's always like on a run. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how they know that, but I keep seeing people say that, you know? Yeah.
Oh, here we go. He just offered a paid, not free, but paid legal advice, right? But he's short of any legal qualification, right? I mean, it's just, what do you get out of this course? You get his bunk vocabulary lesson, and then no certificate. Like you walk away no more qualified to do anything than when you started. And I mean, I cannot stress this enough. His investigations so far have just, consisted of him driving around speculating. That's all that it is.
Right.
It's not an investigation.
Somebody just said he's strangely smart though. Like he always finds a way to scam people. Let me tell you something. Most addicts are like they have to be. If you think about it, like when you become an addict, right? It starts off all good intentions, and then you slowly learn how to manipulate people, right? And that's what I know a million Benny Keys. I know a million of them, right? And that's why I'm saying, like, even if he wants to play the whole, oh, I am sober, right? Then he wouldn't be acting like this. He wouldn't be using manipulative behavior. He wouldn't, like, he has all the red flags of somebody who is just taking advantage of everybody. And he's a good talker. He's a good talker. He reminds me of like a Josh Abrams. Like, he'll talk his way through anything, right? And you almost want to believe him, but you're too smart to go, something's not right with this dude, Like, he's a talker.
Right.
He is.
Right. No, I mean, and my interactions that I've had with him, he tries and he gets frustrated because, like, no, I don't play these pussyfoot little word games. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, you're not going to be able to call me ma'am and try to be really polite and talk about how you love God, and I'm going to go, oh yeah, this guy's legit. Like, I listen to what you say, not how you say it. Right. You can't bullshit a bullshitter here. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
Yeah.
You're not one
I
to
know
be
his ex said that he only pays $11 a month for child support.
That I believe that. I do, because he gets that check on the first of the month. He's got some Chiari malformation. I don't know if that's true, and I don't know if it's not. But either way, if you're making money on YouTube, I certainly hope that your kids see some of it. That's all I'm going to say, Benny. Like,
if you're
$11
making money
a
on
month,
YouTube,
I can't imagine.
I certainly hope that your crazy check is affected by that. Honestly,
$11 a month. How insulting must that be to the mother to get that every month? $11. Like, I can't even, like, and Kate, I know that you've dealt with this. Like, I can't even imagine how insulting.
Yeah, I get $0 a month.
Yeah,
that's fine. I mean, that's fine with me.
It's almost like keep the $11. Like,
right. But I mean, I'll tell you one thing. Like, if my ex ever dared try to speak on anything that has to do with my children, I would kick him down a flight of stairs. Right?
I love how he's so concerned about Cash Vernon, right? So concerned about this little boy, but like. He didn't even raise his own daughter. He didn't call her on her birthdays. He didn't call her on Christmas. He didn't call her and say good morning, good night, just like the mother said. That much I believe. So the fact that he's so concerned with this all of a sudden, but there's a dollar sign attached to it, should tell everybody everything you need to know.
Right. Well, just in general, you know what I mean? And like, honestly, I would be taking it pretty personal if I sat there and harped on, the shit that's coming out about his daughter, right? Because, like, I am frustrated because he consistently will try to swing at me about my children to try to hurt me, and here he is sitting in a glass house just chucking rocks, like, you know what I mean?
Now, I know that he must know at least part of your story. If he's been, stalking you and popping up and doing all this stuff, then if he knew, and I know he must know this if he's been doing that, Stephen Young would terrorize you. He terrorized you. Kate is a victim. If you're going to be a victim advocate, you might want to start by leaving Kate the F alone, dude. You do. Because if you were to go Google that name, you would see what a monster this man is and what she has dealt with. And anybody that can't see that but wants to be, virtue signal and be a knight in shining armor, you have another thing coming, dude. You really do. You're a piece of crap for that one. You are. When I ever heard him say that to you, like, ugh. And I know you don't give a crap because
really
whatever,
don't.
you're used to it. I know you're used to it, but like, it is so contradictory to what he is telling these people. Like, I can't even believe it. Like, I hope that people are starting to see it more than now than ever, because I know A Balance is working hard on it, a couple other people. Like,
right, and they have been for a while. Criminality's on it too, lately, and that's where I'm going to segue into the next thing, because the way that he has been attacking me for the high crime of asking him some tough questions and treating him like a jackass on a live stream, right? He is attacking other and extorting and threatening other creators, right? One of his tricks right now, and I'm telling you guys, there is a 90% chance that we may at least have him attempt to strike this video because we're playing his clips. Because Benny is a coward, and Benny is a liar, and Benny doesn't want this exposed. So what Benny is doing is he's saying, this is my content, you can't steal it, right? Not understanding fair use or commentary at all. And he is maliciously striking people's channels. Then once he's struck the channel, he will go up and make a video and say, I put a strike on you, I have your channel, this is what you're going to do for me if you want it back. That's extortion. That is
Yo,
extortion.
I didn't know that end part right there. I didn't know that part. But what I also saw from him, I believe it was either yesterday or the day before, he was instructing his viewers to go report videos, and he was actually telling people to mass flag anybody who basically doesn't agree with him. And that is against terms of service, my friend. You cannot tell your audience to go and report things. Not only can you not tell them that, he gave them a complete how-to. Oh, you go and you push the 3 little buttons, and then you do this, and then you do that. No, you can't tell people on YouTube how to do that. That is against terms of service. Like, yeah, and then he needs before he starts giving out his little lesson plan, he needs a class in fair use, because he's like, oh, they're stealing from me. It's not stealing. If somebody shows his Monica video or whatever it is he's all pissed off about, like, that's not how YouTube works, dude. Like, fair use. Read about it, please. Please, for the love of God, nobody's stealing from you.
Yeah, but he's using it to extort other creators. Not only is he doing that, but he is openly now threatening anyone who disagrees with him in the most creepy way. So I'm going to play this clip, too. I mean, it's just really, like, he's not making a good case for himself being, like, in a good space, clean, sober, and doing the right thing. Not at all. Not at all.
Right.
And this is just, again, the hallmark of someone who is in a financial situation that is nefarious, scamming people. Because what these scammers will do is, as they're selling their scam, they will start to try to eradicate anyone that they consider to be competition or in the way. And that's what he's doing, like, every single day. And it started, with AB, and then he went to me at one point because, I didn't buy his ma'am and Jesus.
Yeah, creators that strike other creators because they don't like what they're saying are the worst kind of people on YouTube. They really are. Like, you open the door to be publicly scrutinized, you open that door. You don't get to close it every time somebody hurts your feelings. That's not how this works.
Now, look at what he does here.
Sloppy hoe lightly. You ever watch Menace to Society? When Bill Duke has got Kane in the interview room, and he says, you done fucked up, don't you? Oh, you know you done fucked up, don't you? Oh yeah, you done fucked up. Boy, Marissa Z.
Did he just spit in his own house?
Z.
Yes, he does that. Yeah, he's not messed up right now, I know.
He just, whoa.
Yeah,
he
a couple times in that video.
He's smoking in his house?
It's not like
tuned,
not like he has tobacco or nothing. He's smoking a cigarette, spitting. He's gross. Ugh, disgusting.
Stay tuned, Marissa Z.
So what he's doing right there is he's doxing that creator, and he's purposely being menacing to try to intimidate her.
He thinks he's doxing her. Like, everybody knows her real name. He thinks he's, like, smart or something. He thinks that he figured that out all by himself. Like, all you gotta do is go to Google, my guy, and type it in, and you can find it. But, like, look at the maniacal laugh he has going. Like, if that's not disturbing, and you can't tell me otherwise that he's not under the influence of something in this video. The way he is, that laugh he does, I'm telling you. If you pay attention to his patterns, I can tell, like, the teeth, the grinny grin teeth, the maniacal laugh. Like, bro, stay off of the magic, the blue magic, please. Just do it. Like, it's not a good look. Like, just get that off the screen.
Sorry. Do. Like,
oh my God, I have nightmares. He really is.
Yeah, what he's doing, and I mean, it's him just going around lying, pretending to be some sort of ace investigator, victim advocate now. Just absolutely disgusting behavior. Just disgusting behavior.
Anything for the next dollar, Anything.
Oh, good. I found the video of him talking shit about Doug. I might as well, like, if we're going to do this, I'm going hard, because I know that, there's a good chance. I'm not worried. Like, Benny, just so that we're clear, like, you can try to strike me. I will appeal it. I will win the appeal. I will then be in the position to where I can sue you for misusing the DMCA system. And I don't know if you've been following along a lot with, what I'm doing and Schrodinger's cat doing and some of the, others out there, but we're not above throwing money away to start suing you fucks for misusing this just to make a point. So, I mean...
Not only that, real quick, Kate, before you play this, a lot of people don't know this, and I didn't know this until you taught this to me either. Like, when somebody tries to file a copyright, I was always under the impression, like, oh, great, I gotta give this person my first and last name, my address, my phone number, and that's why a lot of people don't do it. All I'm gonna say is, if he does this to you, let me know and I will help you. There is a way around it and you will win. Okay.
You can use I've always said, you can use my information. It's fine. I have no fear of being doxxed because I've been doxxed to the hills already. I really have.
Right.
So I don't care.
It worked for me.
If Benny really wants to play these games, it's fine. I can do my 10 days while I wait for my appeal to be approved. And then I have no shame in suing a man that can't even afford Little Caesars pizza.
What are you going to get out of Benny
None
if
at
you
all.
sue him?
Nothing.
The rest of his pack of cigarettes? I mean, come on, dude.
Right.
Nothing.
Right, like a pocket of, pocket lint and maybe a used crack pipe or something.
Oh, God, an antenna. Did you hear about this story? I believe this story, that he ripped an antenna off his friend's car years ago so he would have a pipe to smoke from.
How do you
lovely.
smoke out of a car antenna?
Anything is possible with them, okay? Let me tell you, I've seen a lot of crazy things. Like, I don't know, but Where there is a will, there is a way, and I believe it. I've seen some things in my day.
And yes, that was another thing. Thank you for reminding Cobra Kai Goon. Benny also did use our name and avatar with his Cash App on someone else's channel at some point.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, you gotta watch out for that. Like, I will say this right now, 688 people watching. If you're watching the replay, please listen closely. Masshole Report does not have a Cash App. We will never give you a Cash App. We do not want your money. We're not looking to fleece you. We don't have a Cash App. We don't put out a PayPal. If you see anything with our name on it, with a Cash App or PayPal attached to it, it's not us. It's probably Benny the Skis. That's probably who it is at this point.
Yep.
Yeah.
Love
So
it.
this is his breakup with Doug. Grinding his teeth.
Yeah.
Yep.
Can always tell, I'm telling you.
Look at that jaw going.
Yep. It's off to the side, the sideways mouth he does. He's gonna bite you.
Right. He
Well-
should stop streaming and driving.
Yeah.
Pretty sure this isn't going to be what everybody thought it was.
Yeah, that's what she said.
But
Every time with Benny.
yeah, me and Doug. Well, made a hard choice this week. I'm not. Hey, D. Hollett. I'm not an investigative journalist. Found out the hard way this week. I'm a victim advocate.
He's a victim advocate.
I think that an investigative reporter generally is an instigative reporter. So I just want to take this opportunity. How you doing? Thank you, everyone. I just want to take this opportunity to thank Doug. Oh, starting. I wanted to thank Doug for. Okay, there. Sorry. I don't know if you could hear any of that, but I consider Doug a best friend. We've been good friends for almost 6 months now, and you know, the some of the things that he helped me through were, you know, I don't want to smash both my cars together. I appreciate Doug, and you know, I grew.
Get the fuck out of here.
I grew is all.
Okay.
And not saying
Amoebas
that he
don't
didn't
grow.
grow.
Right.
I just grew into
Amoeba.
something different than when I started. Because I saw it firsthand. Hello, Roxette, South Africa. I'm lovely. Thank you for joining. Yeah, I'm really thankful that I have and had a friend like Doug in real life and online that, you know, was a confidant, and we worked through an awful lot of stuff together. Unfortunately, I can't go any further with the investigative journaling. It's not for me.
Did he just say
I wish
journaling?
Doug all the best.
Yeah,
in
investigative
regards to-
journaling. Yeah.
What is investigative journaling? Is that like
It's like when you get your diary out and you get your pen, you just start, you know, writing down your feelings. But poor Doug, I mean,
then you
from
grow
what
as a
I
person,
understand, yeah, grow as a person. Yeah, amoebas are single cell organisms. Okay, no, you didn't grow. I mean, I kind of feel bad for Doug. I mean, from what I understand, anyways, he was like, yeah, Benny, you're getting a little too close here to the person we're trying to, like, you know, get information from. And Benny was like, well, I'm just gonna be a victim advocate then. Sorry, Doug. Like, poor Doug.
She's not a
He
victim.
deserved all
I mean,
that.
honestly, I mean.
The people who are victims in that case are the lady who found Cash Gurdon, okay? Because bless her soul, she has to relive that. I can't even imagine. Oh my God, her name eludes me right now. It's difficult to remember. But anyways, she's a victim. Cash Gurdon is a victim. And Carter Gurdon is a victim, okay? That's it. Monica, in my eyes, in my strong opinion, is not a victim. You know what? If she had taken care and secured her home for her children and the children she was letting in, then yeah, maybe I'd feel bad for her. And her son Cameron, you're a loser. You're a loser. You know why? Because you should have secured your home. If your garage door was broken, if the locks were broken, then be a man and fix them. Like, I can't with these people. Like,
Here's
the
another
state
thing
of that
that
house, disgusting.
That kind of confused me. So when they were getting the pizzas, he said, "Oh, there were a lot of kids there." Blah blah blah. When Monica did her interview with, I believe it was Fox News, one of the things that she was
Daily
complaining
Mail?
about,
Yeah.
Daily Mail maybe. One of the things that she was complaining about was that, you know, because there was a death of a child in the home, unfortunately, the children were removed from her home by social services while they sort everything out. So why is Benny representing that he's buying pizza for all these kids that aren't there?
Well, she has a daughter who was like 17. She stayed, and then from what I understand, Carter was taken, which is
Right.
Cash's little twin brother. He was taken, and then I think a young man named Matthew. So yeah, there was only like the older people there. So you're right. Where were all these kids? Where were they?
Right.
You know, not there.
Right. Yeah.
Exactly. Good point.
It's just, everything that he does is just shady. And I mean, this video is shady too.
Anything he tries to do, right? I want for Doug the same thing that I want for me. And that's, I can only praise Doug for helping me, get to where I am, being an instrumental part.
I almost spit out my water.
In helping.
Right. To help me grow into the type of person that can't afford Little Caesars pizza and drives around all day.
Good thing I didn't take a sip of my water before that part.
God. It's just, I mean, the way he talks is just sleazy. It's just, dripping with manipulation. It's so disingenuous the way that he speaks.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Me achieve this, and for Doug, I'll always be eternally grateful for showing me the ropes and how to.
Oh, come on.
Skip
You know
it.